travel the world looking for fun and new adventures. I'm Carrie.
I'm Dave.
We made it.
Welcome to American Travelers.
Dave grew up as a professional drummer before he went into the video production world as a sound mixer.
Carrie followed her mother's footsteps as a nurse. She loves distance running and even finished 2 100-mile races.
Our purpose is to show awesome destinations and share our new adventures. We've got a bunch of great stops to show you,
We'll give some tips on how to budget your trip.
along with some history and culture of each destination.
So come join us on American Travelers. We're traveling to Rome, Italy, and taking a flight from Philadelphia, the birthplace of American independence. Founded in 1682 by William Penn, a Quaker who envisioned a place of religious freedom and peace.
We're at Independence Hall, and this is where our Declaration of Independence was signed.
Philadelphia means city of brotherly love.
Fast forward to the 18th century. Philadelphia becomes the beating heart of the American colonies. Here in Independence Hall, the Second Continental Congress met, and in 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed, changing the course of history. The Liberty Bell stands for the freedom we have today.
No story of Philadelphia is complete without Benjamin Franklin, scientist, inventor, diplomat, and one of the founding fathers.
At the airport on our way to Rome, we ran into a professional boxer, and this is his companion. The Rome airport is located in Fiumicino.
Affordable way to travel is by bus.
We're going to the heart of Rome and staying near the main train station.
Our hotel check-in time is later today. We are so excited to see all the goodies here at the Market train station.
The first thing we notice is a giant selection of delicious-looking pastries. Carrie is interested in tasting some gelato.
I think I'm going to go with the vanilla. Only vanilla?
Talk about the Italians' favorite food? It's gotta be pizza. Look at all these different kinds of pizzas that we don't have in the States. We're looking for lunch, so maybe some pasta and chicken would be the ticket.
This is our first meal in Italy, and it's delicious.
Now it's time to check in at the Hotel Palladium Palace. The staff is very friendly, and the room is very nice. The streets are busy with vendors selling their wares.
This is the area for breakfast, and in the evening, cocktails and desserts. Here's a view from the top of the Terrace Hotel. Pretty stunning, especially at night.
In the heart of Rome lies the world's smallest country and one of its most spiritual centers. Welcome to Vatican City, a place of faith, art, and centuries of history that shaped Western civilization.
Surrounded entirely by the city of Rome, Vatican City spans 109 acres. Within its walls lies a spiritual home of over 1 billion Catholics, the residence of the Pope, world-renowned artwork, and architectural collections.
To understand the Vatican's importance, we must go back nearly 2,000 years. According to tradition, Saint Peter, one of Jesus' apostles and the first bishop of Rome, was murdered and buried here around 64 AD during the persecution of the Christians. His tomb lies beneath what is now St. Peter's Basilica.
The Vatican museums are among the most visited in the world. Over 70,000 works are housed here, from ancient Roman artifacts to Renaissance treasures.
During the 15th and 16th centuries, popes commissioned the greatest minds of the Renaissance: Michelangelo, Raphael, and Bramante.
Michelangelo spent years painting the Sistine Chapel ceiling, an awe-inspiring masterpiece of biblical scenes, culminating in the Last Judgment above the altar. It's considered one of the greatest works of art in human history.
Don't miss the Gallery of Maps and Tapestry Hall. I'm filming and taking my time. Carrie and I got separated somewhere along the tour. Meanwhile, Carrie is with our tour group and arrived at the centerpiece of Vatican City. St. Peter's Basilica, a monumental church that took over a century to complete. It's a triumph of Renaissance and Baroque architecture. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see, but since I was left behind from the group, I was not allowed in. I decided to go back out to the entrance that we came in. To get there, these are the steps down. This is a masterpiece by itself. I asked the guard at the entrance door and he said everyone will come out this way. About an hour and a half later, it's getting late and Carrie should have been out by now. I talked with another guard and he said that the people on tours come out to the St. Peter's Square. It takes about 15 minutes to hike to the square from the entrance where we entered Vatican City. After going back and forth a couple of times, I'm staying at the square. It's getting dark and I finally see her. What a relief. Be careful when visiting Vatican City, as this may happen to you.
When coming to Rome, a must-see is Trevi Fountain.
The fountain is most famous for its coin-throwing tradition. The legend says that tossing a coin over your left shoulder ensures that you'll return to Rome. A second coin brings romance, and a third brings marriage.
In the heart of Rome stands one of the most remarkable structures of the ancient world, the Pantheon.
We are at the Pantheon, and there's no words to describe this building.
Nearly 2,000 years old, it is a testament to Roman engineering, religious transformation, and timeless beauty. The Pantheon comes from the Greek words meaning Temple of the Gods.
The Pantheon design was revolutionary. Its most famous feature is the dome, still the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world. At its center is the oculus, a 30-foot wide opening to the sky.
This incredible design symbolizes the heavens, with the oculus representing the eye of the gods watching over Rome. Artists and architects studied it carefully, including Michelangelo, who called it the work of angels, not men.
After our tour of the Pantheon, we see these horse carriages waiting for a few tourists. Another unexpected event, we see a street singer in the alley.
Next, we're off to see a little dark side of Rome with our tour guide.
Welcome everybody. We're going to be exploring the famous crypts of the Capuchins here in Via Veneto, Rome. Also the museum of the Capuchins and the very special church with the painting of Guido Reni.
So Michael, where are we at today?
So we are at the catacombs of Domitilla. 20,000 people are buried here. We are in the ancient Appian Way, literally the first highway ever made, and these are the original stones.
This dates back to
The foundation of Rome, so 753 before Christ. And now we're going to be exploring another beautiful spot of the first highway, because literally only two families had properties that were owned by them. One is a political family, Metella, of 1st century, and the other one is an emperor's family of 3rd century after Christ, called Massenzio. So we're going to first see the mausoleum, so the spot where the family is buried, and attached to that there is the suburban house. Another important thing is that the family wanted to own something very special for them in their property. As the emperor's family wanted the circus close to their home, the political family wanted their personal church across the street. So literally that is
That's
the
their
church,
personal church.
exactly, the church of Saint Nicholas. But it was only built after an important date, one of the most important dates of Rome, that is 313, the date when Christianity became, we can say, legal in Rome. So what happened literally was that churches like this were built or were converted. An important example of conversion of a place is the pagan temple of the Pantheon into a church, as we see it also nowadays.
We leave Appian Way and head back to the city center.
At the center of Rome, where ancient roads meet, lies Piazza Viencia, a square that's more than just crossroads. It's the beating heart of Roman history. In the 20th century, it was Benito Mussolini's headquarters, and from its balcony, he addressed massive crowds with fiery speeches announcing Italy's entrance into World War II.
Our tour guide gives us a little advice about gelato.
It's an important tip about gelato. You want to have it flat, because above, when it's a lot above, there is air inside.
We found that out by trying pistachio gelato at 27 different locations during our trip in Italy. The best tasting gelato was at the Central Market during our visit at the train station.
Next, we're off to the Colosseum, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world.
We're at the Colosseum in Rome, and we're going to go see a chariot race.
Oh, that's so Dave, always joking around.
Construction of the Colosseum began in 70 AD under the Emperor Vespasian and was completed in 80 AD by his son Titus, originally known as the Flavian Amphitheater.
The Colosseum could hold an estimated 50 to 80,000 spectators. It stood 159 feet tall and featured a complex system of arches, columns, hallways, and trapdoors.
The arena floor was made of wood and covered with sand. Beneath it lay a vast underground network of tunnels and cages where animals and gladiators await their fate. For over 4 centuries, the Colosseum hosted brutal public spectacles, gladiator battles, wild animal hunts, executions, and mythological reenactments.
Today, the Colosseum is one of the most visited monuments in the world, drawing millions of tourists each year. It has become a symbol against capital punishment. Whenever a death sentence is overturned anywhere in the world, the Colosseum is illuminated in gold light.
In the shadow of the Colosseum and beneath the Capino-lined hill lies a valley filled with history, the Roman Forum, once a bustling center of the greatest empire the world had ever known.
The site of the Roman Forum was originally a marsh valley between the Palatine and Capitoline hills. Around the 7th century BC, early Romans drained the land using the canal system, including one of the world's earliest sewer systems. What emerged was a central marketplace, meeting area, and political hub, the very heartbeat of the Roman Republic.
Here, democracy was debated and laws were passed. The Forum was also deeply religious. Temples rose to the gods of Rome. By the 5th century AD, after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Forum fell into ruin. It was pillaged for stone, swallowed by earth, and nicknamed Campo Vicino, meaning the cow field.
High above the Roman Forum, nestled between myth and power, lies the Palatine Hill, the birthplace of Rome and the home of emperors. Here you'll find the Palatine Museum and the remains of the Imperial Palace.
It's a vast complex of homes constructed between the 1st century BC and the 3rd century AD. The first emperor to make his home was Augustus.
These structures were decorated with imported marble, gold leaf fresco, fountains, and gardens, rivaling the grandeur of any royal residence in history.
In the heart of Rome, just steps from the Pantheon, stands a church that blends devotion, grandeur, and illusion. St. Ignatia of Loyola, a Baroque marvel dedicated to the man who helped reshape the Catholic Church, founder of the Jesuit order. The Jesuits, or the Society of Jesus, were officially founded in 1540. In 1622, the order sought to build a grand church in his honor. The central dome is an optical illusion, a technique that was used that creates the illusion of a three-dimensional space to make the ceiling appear as it opens into the heavens.
The church is a reflection of the Jesuits' mission: education, global outreach, and spiritual transformation. The Jesuits helped lead the Catholic Reformation, emphasizing intellectualism, missionary work, and a return to spiritual discipline.
We take in more beautiful sights around the city of Rome. Now it's time to go back to California, and we're staying near the airport in the small village of Fiumicino.
The story of Fiumicino begins in 220 BC when the Via Flaminio Road was built. It connected Fiumicino to Rome, then continued to the northeast of Italy and the Adriatic Sea.
When coming to Rome, the best time is in the spring or fall as it's less crowded. We would highly recommend a trip to Rome. Traveling from Rome to Pompeii on this high-speed rail. There are so many trains at the Rome train station, one has to be careful that they are waiting for the correct train. We found that out and just had minutes to get to this train. We're happy now as we're on our way to Pompeii.
The countryside is beautiful, and we noticed the drivers drive on the same side of the street as our country. As we enter the town, it looks like a lot of restaurants and street vendors. First stop after checking into our hotel is to check out the town square and this bell tower that was built in 1901. It's lunchtime and it looks like a great place to try out. It's right next door to our hotel. We're in a small restaurant in Pompeii. It's our first dinner out.
And this area is famous for a thing called limoncello. So here goes. Cheers. Wow, that's sweet. We catch a shuttle up to the site of the Pompeii ruins. As you can see, the vendors across the street are set up and ready to sell some amazing looking fruit, including those lemons that are used in limoncello.
We're visiting the ruins of Pompeii.
We follow our tour guide on the original streets of Pompeii. There was no adequate sewage, so the streets were used as drainage. People would cross over these large stones placed over their drains.
Pompeii is a city frozen in time. Nestled in the shadow of Mount Vesuvius, this ancient Roman town was once a bustling hub of life, culture, and innovation. But in a matter of hours, it became one of history's most haunting and well-preserved archaeology sites.
Founded in the 6th or 7th century BC, Pompeii was a thriving port city located near the Bay of Naples. Over time, it came under Greek, Etruscan, and eventually Roman influence. Flourishing as a commercial and cultural center, Pompeii boasted grand temples, luxurious villas, and a thriving population of 11,000 people.
The city's residents enjoyed the finer things in life. Their homes were adorned with intricate mosaics and vibrant painted murals. They enjoyed leisure activities at theaters, baths, and even an amphitheater, the oldest known in the Roman Empire.
But life in Pompeii would change forever. Mount Vesuvius erupted with catastrophic force. Ash, pumice, and volcanic gases rained down on the city, covering it in layers of debris up to 20 feet. The eruption caught most residents off guard. Many tried to flee while others sought shelter, unaware of the magnitude of the disaster. The result is a tragic snapshot of their lives, interrupted and preserved beneath volcanic ash for nearly 2 millennia.
Pompeii remained hidden until 1748, when explorers stumbled upon its ruins. What they found was extraordinary, a city almost perfectly preserved by the ash that destroyed it. Buildings, artifacts, and even people were discovered in remarkable detail, offering an unparalleled glimpse into ancient Roman life.
Painstaking excavation over centuries has uncovered homes, marketplaces, and public spaces, shedding light on Roman society, technology, and culture. Today, Pompeii is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Italy's most popular destinations. Visitors can wander its ancient streets, explore its preserved buildings, and imagine what life was like in a city so vibrant before its demise.
So here we are in Pompeii, wonderful tour, and a pigeon poops on my phone.
This is the pizza oven. In Pompeii is where they invented the pizza. Pompeii stands as a testament to the power of nature and the fragileness of human existence, a reminder of a civilization lost, yet immortalized forever in history.
So as you can see, the doorway is short, and that's because the people were smaller due to the lead pipes. So the lead pipes cause them to not grow as tall.
We continue to explore these historic ruins that have been so well preserved. Our tour guide brings our tour to an end at the amphitheater. We would highly recommend a visit to Pompeii when coming to Italy. Thanks for watching, American Travelers.